two stars colliding here. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, San Diego State. He just sprints into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
So Ohio State's will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure and then come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Aztecs offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Some hard running there for a tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Lift up about a yard. It'll be 4th down. A big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. They're on the side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Play action here on 1st down. Running with purpose. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense scoops it up. The ball is loose.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession number ended in a fumble. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Breaks an open space. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Aztecs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Aztecs pick up enough for a first down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. Tackle mode after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback throw caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Defense will make the stop. Will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. San Diego State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receivers got it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This offense has become a first down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good Defensive play brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Back to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1?
Let's go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's how you close a half off for this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. You'd be surprised if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Aztecs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from them.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing in...
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. He'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He finds the running back in the flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
The Aztecs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The running back here on a direct snap. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of...
The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. With a sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with a running game. It's a strong stiff arm. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Aztecs will enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
31, Ohio State, 17.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with